You're listening to the WireHeadz podcast.
Welcome back to the WireHeadz podcast. It's your boy, SPG, and
Trilogy, where we discuss the bars, the beats, and the culture that make up hip-hop music.
And as usual, it's from the perspective of these two island boys with opinions. Yes, sir.
Oh, we back.
Well, yes.
We
Regular.
here.
Regular.
We here.
But not regular.
Regular, never degler.
Never?
Never degler.
Not in public.
Not in public for sure. Because we don't do that.
No, certainly not.
We don't regular in public. What is regular?
What is that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, please. We're here today. Having a great time. First of all, Trilogy, how you doing?
I am good. It's been very hot in Barbados as of late.
Yes.
And I just trying to hold on.
And we decided to add some authenticity so that you'll hear the soft fuzz of a fan in the background. It's that hot.
Yeah, it's real.
I haven't been bad. Living well and listening weller.
And listening weller.
Sorry,
For sure.
I apologize. My day job will be very displeased with my use of language there.
Mm-hmm.
Today we have an amazing artist. Certainly. Currently independent artist who has done songs with the likes of Scream, Sizzler, has had a Colors performance, and is truly a phenomenal local talent vocally. Please give it up for Lagoon Wavey.
Lagoon, welcome to the pod. Welcome to the pod, my friend. Welcome. So glad to have you here.
Homie.
Been a minute.
In a minute.
We made it happen.
Yeah.
Been a minute, in a minute.
Been a minute, in a minute. Made it happen, and you are here. Welcome, my friend. How you doing?
I'm good. Having a good one so far today.
Good.
All
right,
nice
excellent.
Sunday.
It's
Sunday.
It's nice Easter Sunday, right?
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that. We got Lagoon on Easter Sunday. So
It's true.
there's so much that I know SPG and myself want to talk to you about. Usually we go down the typical, I don't want to say the rabbit hole of like your origin story and stuff like that, but we say that we want to do something a little bit different.
Okay.
We want to know what's your favorite anime. I know. We do this. We do this.
All right.
He's like, all right, okay.
All right.
And it could be present anime because
Yeah.
it's got like all times, and then you got
No, but the thing
currently-
is, the reason why that's a good question is because I had an all-time for a long time. But then this new gen called JJK came out.
JJK, Jujutsu
Yeah.
Kaisen.
I
There
have
you
all
go.
the books.
Man, call the acronym. I
I
love
have
it.
all
That's
the
how you
books,
know it's
man.
real.
And I don't know, man.
Yeah. Like,
It's live.
It's like
props to Lagoon.
It's
JJK
live.
is the new.
it's
It's the new.
It's live.
What was the
man.
all-time fave?
I would have to say
Come on.
the all-time.
Come on. Give it to us.
The all-time. It was One Piece.
Ooh, okay.
Because of how long it was.
True.
And I actually watched it since I was a kid. And then,
Well,
to be honest with you, nothing was like groundbreaking. And then Wano arc happened.
right.
And it was live.
And it,
I was like, yo.
I love it.
Well,
So it was One Piece.
okay.
I'm not saying it isn't anymore.
You're still,
I'm still in between, right?
Okay.
I mean, there's
Okay.
Yu Yu Hakusho as well.
Yeah.
That's the old timers. And,
Fair enough.
that kind of thing. I'm not going to say Naruto. I'm not saying I don't like Naruto.
But yeah,
Naruto's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
that'd be easy answer.
But it's-
No, but that's an
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
It's
answer.
not bad.
Right.
What about FMA? Never been an FMA fan?
Yes.
It was very
I mean,
high
no,
pitched.
yeah. No.
Is that all?
no.
Is that
Nah.
that's all time?
FMA is good. No, FMA is great.
Yeah.
FMA is great. It's great.
Okay.
It's really good. It's really good. No. It's really good. Honestly.
So my question is,
All right. Correct.
are you still raising dogs?
I am.
Okay. So
How many feline friends you got, Lagoon?
canine.
K9.
Sorry. Forget.
Jesus.
I made the feline
fine.
house.
Yeah. There are cats running around here.
And that's fine. I have 2 dogs.
Okay.
2 Rottweilers. And one of those Rottweilers is probably the greatest blessing. What a lovely soul and truly heartwarming presence to be around. The other one, the other one's 1 year, almost a year, I think.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with that dog.
Right.
They're both house dogs.
Right.
Okay.
And she just doesn't like peace.
No.
No.
She chooses violence every time.
Wants to be yelled at. Enjoys being scolded. I believe genuinely there is some kind of connection between pleasure and me getting angry.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct. Yeah,
Some
yeah,
level
yeah,
of kills.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just upsetting the household.
Yeah.
That sounds like some personality there.
Yeah, you know, my
personality types
girlfriend
like that.
told me 2 days ago, she woke up and she was in a horrible mood. I was like, I don't know what's wrong. She let me know that when I put her AirPods on the bedside table, one of them fell onto the ground.
See you last.
So there's only one AirPod now.
Oh god.
So I have to get her new AirPods. And that's actually after my AirPods got chewed up.
Oh man.
So that's 2 AirPods down. So I love my dogs.
But you know, they add so much to your life though. You know, that even that is because I had a moment too. I have a little Shih Tzu mixed with like a Bichon Frise, like a little dog, not like big dogs like yours. And he's very possessive. So my wife, when me and my wife are spending time, he barks the house down. But if she leaves to go somewhere, he's quiet as a mouse.
Right.
It's like no one can. You don't get to get attention from anyone,
Right.
but me.
Right.
But you know, I love him.
And this is why I don't have dogs.
True. Understood.
I'm sorry. I mean, no, don't
Cats
get
are
me.
gonna do what they do.
Yes, and I don't get
Gonna
me
do
wrong.
what they
I
do.
really it was a very pleasing story of that connection that you have.
That's
with them.
awesome. Earring bats. I
But-
love that.
As you guys know,
Man.
I'm beginning to. I've dubbed them with a name. They are now the WireCats.
Oh, the WireCats.
Yes,
Right,
I have 3 WireCats. You may have seen 1 or 2 of them on our videos. Okay, I have one more question.
Go for it.
Favorite color?
Purple.
Ooh.
Okay, so then who picked the color for the background?
Oh,
No. Hear me out. Who picked the color for the background for the color show?
I was so disappointed.
Yeah, dude. That would have looked legit in like a purple or a lilac.
Oh,
That would have
Lord.
been
Lord
dope.
have
Yeah.
mercy, please.
What happened there?
All right, so
I
what
think they
happened?
choose it on the outfits though.
No,
No?
no. It's
What?
predetermined.
What do you mean?
I'm telling
Like
you.
the next colors,
They
no matter
email
who.
you what it is.
No.
They're like, yeah,
not
brother,
true.
do that.
No, what?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They sent me it. I was like, obviously that's the first question you ask.
Yeah, for
Can I
sure.
choose my color? Because I want purple.
Correct.
They're like, nah. Nope. I said, oh wow.
Nah, that's wild.
That's depressing.
That is depressing. That would have been so legit.
Yeah, but hey,
Yeah, but the opportunity was had.
we taking it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, literally, I wish I could like that whole rush was so insane. My manager was like, "Yo, so color show?" Question mark. I was like,
Was it a text?
"Is that a joke?"
Was it a text or?
Yeah,
it was a text.
texted me.
I love
then
these.
Then he called me, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, do you want to do colors?"
I
was
love
like,
the theater.
Serious?
Exactly. It's
like-
like color show question mark.
No.
Upside down
because
emoji.
everyone knows I was such a fan. I'm such a fan
Dude.
of colors, right? So I was just like, "Yo, this is such an insane."
Where was your
platform.
intro? Like, what was your first? Like, for me, it was
Billie Eilish.
it was Billie.
Yeah,
It was what?
Billie Eilish.
she was like, that one.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
hard. I was like, "Yeah, this is insane. I'd love to do this one day. One day when I can do it as well."
Exactly. When I'm big
And,
enough and they choose me.
Yeah. So I did not think I was qualified.
How does it work?
So
How do you get on there? Like, how does that work?
So I wish I knew. I mean, I was working with 10 West.
Who's 10 West for those of us
So
who don't
the
know?
label I was working with,
Right,
and I still
okay.
work with them, just in a different capacity now. But I was working with 10 West, and I mean, my manager and them just did something, and someone called me, and then he was like, "Yo, so you want to do colors?" I was like, what?
What?
So I was like,
What? Seriously? Of course.
But obviously during that time, the world was shutting down and imploding. So I didn't have the vaccine. So like I'll literally tell you how it went. I didn't have the vaccine, and it was like still on the horse of, oh, is the vaccine gonna make you a radioactive spider?
Right,
or
correct.
not? So I didn't know.
No, legit question.
Yeah, no, genuinely. So I had to make the decision. I had 15 days. No, I had 16 days to make a 14-day decision, right? Because for 14 days I have to have it in my system to even fly.
Right.
So I had 2 days, and I mean, after that, I was like, yeah, well, I guess I have to do it. If I turn to a spider, I turn to a spider. You know what I mean? So,
have you had any?
No.
You haven't been able to claim a wall.
I mean,
Have
there
you
was
tried,
one
though?
time I just like vibrated violently next to I was in a friend of mine's house. I just started to vibrate. I thought, oh, this is
There it is. There it
I go.
is.
There I go. And then it stopped. So maybe that was just like my body immune to it. I don't know. Regardless, I had to do it, and it was great. That experience was crazy.
Big nerves? Were you-
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
What? The thing is, right? I'm just performing in front of the Colors crew, and they're all so nice. They're all so kind. I mean, I made the comment that I love Colors merch, and they gave me a whole bag full of stuff. And,
Colors has merch?
Yeah.
I need to get some.
Yeah. No, I have like a whole bunch of stuff in my closet. I don't even wear it. But
Sorry, colors.
no, I don't wear it on purpose.
Yeah,
I
correct.
don't wear it on
He's
purpose.
preserving it. It's posterity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I mean, I tried to perform in front of people that were all so nice and kind to me. But obviously, like, my experience with performing in front of people, huge groups of people. I mean, we were in London, we did a couple gigs, there were a lot of people. But I was so nervous. I was like, shh, absolutely.
The pants was fire though.
Yeah, I mean,
I had to let you know that pants was crazy good because I'd be checking the fits because that's all you can really check.
Yeah.
You got the background, you got the artist,
Yeah.
and then you got to check the fit.
Yeah.
And you know what? We could not tell, obviously, that there was nervousness, but that's natural.
Nah, bro.
But you certainly are the performer because there's a point during the song where you turn and you look into the camera while you're saying one or two of the lines, singing one or two of the lines, and then it was like, yeah,
so good.
yeah, well done, well done.
So
sir.
good.
I mean,
I was like, smolder.
at one point you have to kind of just
Yeah, you gotta.
get comfortable in it. Just
Yeah.
do what you gotta do. You know you're here to do. But man, like, obviously the moment I stood up there, I was like, what? This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is really.
Right, this is really happening.
I was so delusional and like so like in disbelief. I was like, this has to be like the subsection colors, like the one that. Like, this has to be like colors like no one's gonna see
This
this.
is not like the real
This
colors.
isn't actually a color show. But no, when they like posted me up, I was like, yo,
You can curse. Yeah, it's crazy.
I can say bad words. All right, great. So I was like, yo, this shit is insane. How have I gotten to this point
Yeah.
so quickly? Because everybody kept asking me that. Some people were asking out of genuine curiosity. Some people weren't.
You think it was a bit of envy?
And I don't think.
You know it.
No, someone literally was like, yo, why haven't I gone on colors? I'm way bigger than you as an artist. I was like,
No,
whoa.
Lagoon.
I was like,
No,
whoa.
no one was
I was
so.
like, whoa.
No, nobody's so bold-faced to tell you so.
Whoa.
You had that for real.
Whoa.
And you know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are. But obviously,
Hi.
my answer was just the same. I don't know how I got on colors. I just am there now. So,
Well, you know what? That's
Well,
a
I'm there now.
perfect segue into how did it all kick off for you? Because I remember, I think the first song I heard from you was not the song that you heard with Chian. I heard it was Confidential. Confidential was what kind of? I can tell you the progression. It was like Confidential. Then it was Cliffside.
Yep.
No, yeah, Cliffside. Aloe Vera. I can't remember because when I look back, like you were like steadily, you were just like putting out music and music and it's like, yo, boy, Lagoon and chilling right now. But then it was still like I didn't know if you were in really the consciousness of mainstream like Barbados, like it. And then I saw you doing gigs in the UK. I'm like, who is this man? Is he an AI? Is he an Android? Who is this man? So could you tell me a little bit about?
Yeah, we want to know
How did your musical origins come about? Were you
Okay.
always this artist? Did you find it later? I don't know. Explain.
Yeah, no, I definitely always wanted to do music. So that was a predetermined thing. I feel like it's my purpose on this planet. So I was just doing it steadily. How I started, I was just performing covers, the real OGs. Right. I mean the real OGs. Know that I used to do covers in my bathroom. Oh, really? Yeah, when I had like big open hair. Real OGs, like day ones. When I had no music, I was 15, 16. And a guy by the name of Olijo, he messaged me. He was like, "Yo, this real hard." So I got a studio. You want to like chop it up, maybe do something.
So Elijo is a producer.
Yeah, he just goes by Elijo now.
Okay.
He was like, "Yo, we go."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, sure. I could do a studio thing." Obviously, at the time, I'd never been in a studio in my life.
Right.
I just know like music. I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I didn't know what stage, but I guess that's a God blessing, right? Yeah. I was just like, "Hey, here you go." So okay, cool. So I started with that. And we made a couple songs. That's where I did Aloe Vera. The first beat we did, I bought it. I had it there already. That's how much I like the beat. So Aloe Vera is actually like, we altered it. Now it sounds way different.
Right.
But initially I had bought that beat. And I recorded it and I released it. We took a picture on one of the piers on the west coast. Yeah.
Not down Spitetown.
Spitetown.
There you go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know my own facts. But we were in Spitetown and
that's a bar.
we took the photo and just put it up. It looked super unprofessional. It sounded good though. He was really good. He was always really good. And the response was cool. It was cool. I mean, it's the first song.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's like, "Oh, okay, this is
looking
cool."
back now, do you feel like it was super rough, or do you appreciate it?
I'll tell you what was rough. I mean, the general, your emotional. I mean, how much work you put into music when you're starting out, and then you watch you get like 100 views in a week. You're like,
oh, we know.
Yeah, exactly.
We know
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like just do it again.
Yeah.
And so I dropped a couple of songs, like 3 or 4. Just me and Lijo. And then we met Sam, who is my manager now,
right.
Saman. And he was like, "Yo, we can big up this whole production. We can big it up." I got a guy named, all right. Got a guy named Elysius. We're going to work with Elysius.
Eli. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Eli Joseph, yeah.
Yep.
I love this man. I love Lagoon.
Okay, so we did that, and we were in Pavilion Studios. Easily the nicest studio I've ever been in my life to this day.
Well.
It's actually upstairs next to Buzo.
Wow.
Okay. Well.
You'll never know it's there. You'll never know there's a studio there. No, I'll tell you what. Like, we walked up this staircase in the middle. I was like, "Oh, this looks cool." Then this massive door opened, and I was like,
Whoa.
No, I mean, you open the door, you see like a mixing panel the size of this room.
Yeah.
It's humongous. Then there's a room with a drum set.
Full drum
set. No, there's a full choir room.
Whoa.
Behind that, in the same studio, there's a grand piano room.
What's the name of the studio?
Pavilion Studios. Pavilion? It's closed now.
Okay.
But the guy said he spent $2 million in there. And you can see it. You can smell the $2 million.
Yeah.
I mean, the wood on the walls.
Right, I was about to say it had hardwood.
No. It was paneled and cut out perfectly to bounce sound off of the particular speakers that they had in there. There were like 4 different monitors in there. An incomprehensible amount of microphones. It's just insane, right?
Wow.
And then there was a recording room next to the room full of keyboards and whatever.
Right.
So that's where I was doing work. But okay, so we did the shore, and
right. So all the shore. Sorry, not to cross you, but the shore. All of the tracks from off the shore. It'll be an EP.
It was an EP.
It was an EP, yeah.
I haven't dropped an album yet.
5 tracks, right? 6?
No, 6 or 7, I think.
6. It was 6.
6.
The ironic thing is there's 6 songs, but the last song's called 7. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And all of those were recorded in the pavilion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
And that was like around 20 what?
18.
Okay. So that was just before COVID.
Yeah. And
Well,
You know, I started to. Then we did like a cliff show. That was cool. Wasn't necessary, but it was cool. Enjoyed the experience.
So what you're saying is that you went from persons hearing you doing covers in your bathroom,
you're right,
thinking, well, you should record something.
Yeah.
And then that moved you to when did you decide that you're going to put together an EP? Like, how did it? Because you would have gotten the time at the Pavilion Studio. Like, where that decision making process, because you said that this is what you were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, for sure.
But when did you know that?
I just kept recording more music. I was like, what am I gonna do? I can't just keep dropping a single once a month. I'll never get this out. Yeah. So it's like, hey, let's just make an EP. I was like, oh, sure.
Yeah.
So that was a really fun experience. Maybe the live instrumentation, just being in that studio in general was really fun.
Sure.
I was practicing the piano in there a lot as well, so that was good.
That's your main instrument?
No.
Keys? No. Play any?
Yeah. I do. I'm trying to really get the bass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that'd be so cool.
So you have a bass right now, like
I
a
do.
4-string?
I do.
4-string.
Yeah, I want to get good at like a 5-string, because I've heard some really melodic 5-string basses. Like, I just think that'd be so interesting to see. Like, like I play some chords on a bass. Like, why does that sound so pretty? Yeah. You sing on that. It's like, whoa. And then I could like. So the Shore finished. That was received well. It got some playlisting. Confidential was everybody's favorite song. Everybody thought Confidential was the most insane thing ever.
Yeah.
I personally don't. Because it was the easiest song to make. We made that song in like 5 hours. Everything is just say that a bunch of times, and everybody's like, "Yo, no, this is it. This is the craziest thing."
Isn't that how it goes sometimes though? Like, like that song that gets people
100%.
attention. It's just like so like
I'm so tired of it. I'm used to it now, right? Because I know, like, I'm always on any EP I make. There's gonna be a song that I like really. That there's no outside influence. It's just me doing something I think is cool. And that for me on that song, on that EP was Ladybug. I thought Ladybug was like this weird, super experimental, like just tried something new. No one cared. And that's fine. That's fine. And I know that'll be the case until, like, I need like Frank Ocean fans. I need people that, like how Frank Ocean fans are. They just listen to every single beat.
That's an interesting person for
and
you to
then, and then the real Lagoon fans would be like, see Ladybug?
Yeah.
That's a trap.
Those people right here in my heart. No, I'm like, yo, no, you know what you're talking about. You know exactly what you're talking about.
So I do want to ask you a question though, because like when we have artists on the pod, it's always interesting to hear how the formalization of their career, goes. So usually it starts very grassroots, and they make music stuff, the creative process, but then there's the monetization of your art. And I'm very interested to hear how that happens.
You just said that, because I'm going to segue something now on this podcast. Okay, so initially the monetization of my music was non-existent. There was no money, none, zero, none. So that's when you ask, like, was it hard? Yeah, you see from 2016 to 2018, no, 2016 to 2020, broke, dead broke, not a cent to my name. Obviously, I made money doing other things. I still don't make most of my money from music right now. Yeah. I mean, when we did some gigs in London, that was cool. Gigs here, that's cool. Yeah, you make your living. But I do other stuff that really keeps me above the average man.
Yeah.
Until music does fully take off. But the monetization of music in this day and age is very hard. It's very hard to monetize yourself, which is why.
All right.
There's actually there's this new streaming platform called Even. Even. I have been trying to shoot an ad for Even. I'm so bad at doing ads. How would I know it's on Even? So what Even is you can go. What Even is Even? So you can go on Even and search my name or any artist's name that's on it, and you can actually buy the music straight from us. Right now, I know what you're thinking. Why would I do that?
Exactly. Why would I do that?
Why would I do that? Why would I buy music?
All right, tell me.
Well, because you like me.
I love it.
Because you want to.
I love it.
No, but I'm trying to create an incentive to buy the music. I'm thinking, because we are dropping merch soon as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Discounts on merch, vinyls, CDs, anything. Like as soon as, like if you buy the song, I'll send you like a card, like an image. You can save it digitally.
Okay.
If you show me that you have that, then you can like get these perks. You know what I mean? And I think that that's really cool. Shout out to Even for even doing that.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the current streaming to dollar,
Yep.
you would have a stroke.
But
Genuinely.
I have often looked at the 0.003
Yeah.
to 0.005
I know.
cents per stream.
Per stream.
That's interesting.
No, it's very interesting to say the least. So I mean, unless you have like 1 billion streams,
Exactly.
you might as well just.
What are you really
Right.
doing?
What do
You
you-
might as well just do something.
So you can't answer that call now. Right. Thanks, Benny the Butcher, featuring Mick Jenkins.
That's cool.
Yeah. So like, can we call your real name on air?
Certainly.
Yeah. So Mr. Sobers.
Yes, indeed. That's me. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So tell us. You talked about things that you were doing during before COVID got hit,
Yeah.
and your interesting journey with the color show in terms of getting there.
Yes.
Tell us about how you made it through that the COVID period. Was that the period within which you would have made the songs that we are now hearing on
Yeah, Blackwater. Yeah.
All right. So
the
what
COVID
was
period
that?
was extremely introspective, and it was really great at first. It was excellent at first. I was having a great time, like not having to go anywhere. It's like, wow, I can really be just an inside hermit and just write music. And then a month later, I started to like crawl over the walls and scrape my brain onto the door, just asked to be released so that I could inhale the fresh air. And then I got COVID, and that was awful.
Yeah.
It was really, it wasn't awful as in like, oh, I was gonna die, but I tell you what, man, there was one night where I was really couldn't breathe,
Oh.
and I was like, oh, yikes,
Yeah.
yikes,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But I got over it. I had a huge fever. It's fine. But no, COVID time I wrote a lot of music. The music you hear in Blackwater. Blackwater though, specifically the song,
Yeah. My fave.
that is probably the oldest song I've ever done. Older than Aloe Vera.
No, man.
Yeah, it's older than Aloe Vera.
It's one of your
So-
earliest tracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Shy and I made that on my laptop.
Shy
Bascom. Yeah.
Shy Bascom.
Shout out.
Shout out to Shy Bascom. I was going to ask
Massive
you.
shout out to Shy
I was going to
Bascom.
ask you about the connect there.
That
but
is
you-
my dog.
That's your dog.
That's my dog.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
But we did that so long ago, and we made it. And there's a whole bunch of other songs we did too, but those got lost in the files, man. I don't know where those are. Maybe we'll find them.
So who is that at the end? That's Shy?
Yeah, it's me, Shy, and my best friend in the whole world, Leo.
Yeah.
We're all just talking, and all of that was like that's 6 or 7 years old.
Wow.
Just do. And I said the song was cool, and then they were like, "Nah, you can't say how cool it is. It's incredible." Blah, blah, blah.
It is incredible. He was
So-
like, yeah, it's a good song.
No,
But
dog.
I was like, no, the
That
man's
is
like, nah, this
so-
hard.
That is so.
So
Love
then what led to you releasing
releasing.
a recent body of work?
And then
then
calling it Blackwater.
Blackwater.
So I had
That's a
this
good question.
planned out already. So I wanted to do the shore, then went to Blackwater, then went to finish it with the Trilogy, right? Which is what I'm working on now.
Right.
So I'm a huge. The Weeknd is my favorite artist, and if you know, like his biggest project was Trilogy, which was
Correct.
the 3 of his projects mashed together. I'm not gonna call it Trilogy, but I wanted to make like a water themed trilogy. So the Shore of Blackwater. I'm gonna call this last one Horizon. The
Nice.
Horizon, and that's gonna be the end of that, and then we move on to other elements.
All right. Love it. What can we expect from you? You gave us a little insight just now. You told us that
Yeah.
there's gonna be, I guess the completion of the trilogy.
Yeah, I want to finish it, and then maybe.
So you've begun working on it thus far?
Oh yeah, I mean, how would I know?
Okay,
Is-
okay.
Like-
It's just Lagoon, use Lego like some Lucy's, right? Like so it's like I don't know. I just is this a Lucy? Is this
No,
a
that one's not. There may be some though. I don't know, but for sure, I'm trying to complete it just to make it.
Yeah,
It just feels like a story that needs to be told.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Blackwater just feels like the middle child of like. Obviously, a lot of my music is about the experiences I've had,
Right.
mostly with women.
yeah,
It's not a secret.
yeah.
Not always positive. Rarely positive.
Bro, dude, some of the best ones. Boy, let me
Well, I
tell
mean,
you,
rarely
that dark
positive.
place, that sunken place. You made such good music, such a place.
Well, I mean,
Rarely,
you know.
rarely positive.
Real life experiences.
Very real.
Yeah.
And I just want to like finish it because that chapter of my life is closed in terms of being. Okay, choose your words.
Choose your words. Choose your words.
Being overly. Overly
You could go back before. You don't go use overly.
being
Yes.
obsessed
Okay.
with perfect love, kind of.
That's
Ooh.
I guess I really wanted it to be a certain way, and
Some of us still struggle with that.
and then there's obviously just like shite just happen.
yeah.
People aren't always great people,
Right.
me included.
Yeah. You hold your hands up. Yeah, for
I,
sure.
I didn't make all the right decisions.
Okay.
Obviously, some of the decisions that the young ladies that I was associated with were not good either for me. Hurt my feelings. So I wrote and made songs about
Yeah,
them.
that's part of it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And
Go ahead. No, I was going to ask you. So you would say, as an artist, you definitely wear your heart on your sleeve.
yeah, big time. I owe myself all day long.
All day. But that's what makes
Yeah,
you
exactly.
the art.
Believe
So
what this Panatra.
I just out myself.
have you had that?
What? Oh, you mean a message like?
Yeah, like I know this is me.
no.
The top boy, you bought in a group chat. I telling you.
So all right. So then, since we're talking about this,
Right.
I want to talk about your pen. You could the fact that you are talking about a 3-stage story about moving from shore to water to the horizon.
Horizon, yeah.
That's already really interesting. You know, we have this. Trey and I have this thing about bodies of work
Right.
versus singles that have maybe are discrete packets.
We like concepts.
Yes, very much
Concepts over here.
because that shows that to us it's about greater depth and we like to dive in. Continuing the water analogy.
More water theme.
Yeah, more
That
water.
was
theme.
hard.
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah, but what was it now? Bar me down, man.
Barbie dome.
But really impressed with some of the lyricism that you exhibit in the songs. So as Trey would ask, that you?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I write everything. So huge hip hop inspiration for me
Okay.
is I listen to a lot of Biggie. I used to listen to a lot of Biggie and MF Doom.
Wow.
Wow.
No, to the average listener, like MF Doom sounds like a lot of nonsense, a lot of jumbled nonsense. The average listener is just like, a sick hole, a big holes, and chicks hole. I put thick holes and quick slow and grip slow, right?
Wow.
To them, that's
bro,
like-
you're getting so much credit right now. Right?
No,
I
but
can't
to
even
the-
tell you, bro. I call
to the
MF. You know, we had
average-
never had anybody come on this pod and call
Yeah,
MF,
call MF
as a
too.
favorite artist. No,
But that's
no.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Because it's obscure, right? It's like real beneath
I
the
like,
surface.
and like the modern MF for me is Earl Sweatshirt, right? So
Interesting.
I used to listen to a lot of Earl Sweatshirt. I still do. No, his new stuff is cool. No, I draw a lot of inspiration from. For me, the artist that I find, as much as The Weeknd is my favorite artist, the artist that I find I make the most similarities to is Frank Ocean, because to me he has a rapper pen.
he does.
Frank Ocean has a rapper pen, right?
Yeah.
He says some lyrics while singing that if you're not listening, you're like, oh, this just sounds so good. But for me,
Right.
I'm listening, so I'm like, wait, What did he just say?
Yeah.
Yo, take that back. Let me go back. And I really digest like what he's saying. And for me, the mixture of having a great voice and like a great grand performance, and then lyrics that make you go, wait, yo, that's what you meant by that.
Yeah.
But that's some authenticity and artistry there that we don't often get to talk with.
Right.
There's so much cookie cutter, pastry pan kind of music.
Yeah, no, for
true.
sure. Yeah,
You know, there's a cutout for a star and there's a cutout for a moon.
Yeah.
And other celestial
it's all very
bodies.
like it can tend to be very formulaic.
Another one. So, so
Terrible.
terrible. TURBUL. But so the fact that you just said that you're going for both the sound and the essence or the richness of it.
Yeah.
That's something that we realized.
I want the
that we
music
were
to
looking
sound really interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I want you to be obviously very comforted and very like just to experience the voice. It's like, oh, this just sounds sonically so good, but what he's saying is hitting me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or it doesn't even need to hit you like spiritually. I just want you to think, yo, that line was hard.
Yeah,
Like,
no, for sure.
just
For sure.
for the sake of it being hard.
Well, if that's your intention, you've
You
been successful.
succeeded.
Yeah,
I
for
appreciate
sure.
that.
You've been
You
successful.
succeeded.
So we know what you got coming up. Do you have any shows maybe that you'll be attending? I don't know, anything locally?
So on the 6th of April, this Saturday, I will be at Silk Road Music Festival. It is the first music festival in BIM where it's just art.
Yeah.
There's no theme. There's no boundary. That's why I agreed to do it so fast. I was like one of the first people that was like, oh yeah, I'm on board.
Yeah.
Because like you go overseas, you see a music festival, and it's just like all these artists get to go out and connect with the crowd and do a thing, and it's great, like Coachella, Rolling Loud, but that's like one genre. Like,
Correct.
the fact that all these artists came together to do Silk Road, I think Silk Road is such an incredible thing for the culture, or for us artists developing forward.
Yes, agreed.
You know what I mean? We got Chris Irie, got me, and then we got Fat Phyllis.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Like-
there you go.
You know what I mean? And then we got some rap. We got Sivers.
We got Sid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We got all these artists just doing what they want to do. Then we got like actual art exhibits,
Brilliant.
different stages for different genres. We got just straight up soca. We got some reggae, and I'm just so happy to see people genuinely care about the art past.
Yeah.
Just girl, can you touch your toe and jiggle one cheek for me? And you say it on a beat 3 times, and it's like,
Bro.
So, I mean,
wow.
me-
I agree.
me
Bro,
coming
that's
up.
a word.
Me coming up. I hope, because someone has told me, I got a couple IG DMs saying like, yo, thank you for pushing past. Like, I don't think of myself as this like path paver, but
Right.
I've got a message is like, yo, Lagoon, thank you for, even though I know it was hard, like you didn't, because I've heard a lot of, yo, you should just sing soca, your voice is so good. I'm not doing that.
No
Like-
disrespect to soca.
No disrespect, but like,
that, yeah,
it's not
what
me.
you want to do.
It's not my genre.
Yeah.
I want to do something else.
Agreed.
It's like, I've got a message like, yo, thank you for doing that. Thank you for pushing back, because now for me, it's a lot easier to do. People don't automatically assume I sing soca now.
Exactly.
Because of you.
Correct.
People like, yo, no, Lagoon did it, and people know who he is. Like, people see him going forward. He's actually achieved things singing R&B in Barbados.
That's an
There
interesting
you go.
a question I would ask, because we would want to know, like, have you had pressure from? You haven't had pressure from persons who held doors to do the soca. I mean, a person, a random, not a random, but an individual listening may say, "Man, you should do soca." But have you had that Have you felt that is a pressure for you in terms of having more success, more visibility?
Well, it would
In this
just,
space?
that would just be finance. It would, the only
Right,
success
correct.
I
Be
would get is
finance led.
financially.
Yeah.
Because I've been offered like a lot of money to just do a soca song.
Oh, really?
Really? Like, we should do a soca song and do When Crop Overcome. We'll pay you this.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's almost like selling out.
I think it is.
I was selling out, B.
Yeah.
I was selling myself.
Yeah.
Because the moment, if that song hits, I'm doomed.
Yeah,
Very
true. Its success actually dooms you.
I'm doomed.
Yeah.
Because it
Fair.
booms, right? And it's like,
Fair.
oh, nah. Lagoon, or I probably have a different name, but Lagoon is like, this song is so incredible.
Ha! So,
Wow.
yeah, just landed, man. This has been really great. We've had a great time here with Lagoon.
Yeah, you guys have no idea.
You guys have no idea.
had a ball.
The outtakes have been brilliant. Can't wait to put out that blooper reel. It's gonna be great. Lagoon, plug any and all.
Yeah, any and everything.
You will.
Okay, so how would I know? Out now on everything and on Even.
And on Even.
Yeah, it's in my
Yeah, tell them
Your
about
bio?
Even because people may not.
yeah, Even again, you can go and buy the music straight from me. Helps me make more music for you. It's in my, what do you call those things? It's like a whole bunch of streaming things.
Your link tree.
In my link tree.
Yeah, you go.
Just go in the link tree at the bottom, Even, click on that. Take a look, man. See what's going on there.
Yeah.
You might like it.
You might like it.
And then, you get benefits from buying the music. Shout out to Shai, because he and I have been working really hard on all this new music. Shout out to Khalil, because I and Shai have been working really hard on the music.
Bars.
Shout out to Sam. Shout out to my dogs.
That's right.
And I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yes.
No, I want to add this because I didn't want to bring it up because it's awkward, but I had like maybe like three females message me, and
Female.
they wanted, yes, they asked if I could ask Lagoon to sing a bar or two. Lagoon, is that something you can do? I know I don't want to be the one proposing that artists work for free, but this is what
That's
is that
We should have told you
sing
before
two
you.
lines.
Yeah, we should have told
anything
you
that you want.
that
It could be
before
A,
you
B,
came
C,
on.
D. It could be. It was just a request. So, like,
I mean, I guess I could.
whatever your heart feeling.
Okay. Let me think.
Have you been
I
spotted?
like- I
Have you
can
been
tell-
put on this spot?
Oh no, we're definitely on the spot right now.
I could tell you like what I'd love for you to sing.
I'd love to hear what you'd like me to sing.
A duck walked up to a lemonade stand.
A duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand,
Hey,
bop, bop, bop. Got any grapes? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the words that the man says in this part, but he says something like this.
Yes.
And then the duck says, okay. And he waddled away,
Waddle, waddle. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
And he waddled away, waddle, 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 till the very next day.
Ba, 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 da. Hey, hey. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's why we're the best podcast in Barbados. You better believe it.
Yeah,
Lagoon, thank you.
Kendrick on that song.
Whoa.
Wow. Whoa.
Speak it.
Oh man, Lagoon, I want to thank you so much again.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
You are
Yeah.
doing amazing work. I'm so excited for what you have in store for us.
Yeah.
And please,
coming.
this space is always open to you, my friend.
Oh, I
please,
appreciate that.
Please feel free if you got anything that you want to come and
Yeah,
let
just let
people
them
know, plug anything.
Yeah.
You got home here.
I may utilize that
Yeah, no, please.
more than you know.
Very well. Very well.
Let us be part of your press
I
run.
got you.
Yes, please. Us.
All right.
This has been this still is and will always be SPG.
And Trizale.
And we are the WireHeadz podcast. We out.
We out. Peace.